Well, hello fellow humans, and I am certainly feeling human today. I have a sore top of my back, I am worn out, I'm really tired. We've had such a big weekend. It is now Sunday afternoon for Laurie. He's actually moving into another school. Lots of different things over the weekend and we have been run ragged. In fact, me and Paul were in bed last night at 9:30 and juggling that with making sure that Sebastian's okay and hey ho. I'm getting a bit tired. Now, thankfully, I thought ahead. I knew I'd be tired and I knew I had a lot on this weekend. And I meal prepped all this food behind me. But all this food is probably going to be gobbled up tonight, maybe a little bit tomorrow, but my boys are going to go through that I did prep on Friday night. See us through the weekend, and now it's Sunday afternoon, and I know that I'm really going to be busy this week. I've got a really busy week. I've got to do a bit more meal prep, or I'm just going to fall into what can I eat, and it's not going to be the best choices. I take this off actually because I've got a lovely dress on, as you can see. So it's like I'll show you the bottom. It's so cute. You feel like it's got like a little fish tail. It swishes. It's lovely. I've got my big cardigan on with it. It's a bit nippy still here and a bit rainy, drizzly. And I don't feel like doing this 100% now. I'm gonna knock this out. So we're making enchiladas. Because everybody well, I shouldn't make such a blanket statement. Most people like an enchilada. What I'm thinking of doing is making a full pan of enchiladas, loads of veggies inside, and then I've cooked 3 peri-peri style chicken breasts. I've rubbed my chicken in a little bit of oil and a little bit of peri-peri seasoning and whacked that in the oven. So I've got 3 chicken breasts all ready to go. My boys like me. Not so much myself, so I'll just whack a load of chicken on theirs, maybe sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top, and they can have that, and I can have the bean enchiladas. Suits me, great. And you can do that with any meat, because if you're not adding it in, you can swap your meats about. You can make a big tray. I know my friend Wendy over in Alabama. Imagine having friends in Alabama, it's so amazing. Her and Sean, they get them in big barbecue out and they're barbecuing it up. They've got all the chicken, they've got all their meats, they're prepping it for the week. Fantastic. So I've made this chicken, but you can add what you want, couldn't you? You could do a bit of minced pork on there, a bit of minced turkey, depending on if you're doing Weight Watchers and you want a 0 point, or you can have minced beef, you can have strips of beef, you can do what you like. Let's get on with these enchiladas, guys. You can tell I'm tired. Just wittering on to you. Let's do it. I'm going to give you the points value for I'm going to give you the points. I'm going to give you the points value. Why am I so dark? I'm going to give you the points value at the end. I've still got my app. I can do it.
Tut, tut, tut. Better stop that before we get cancelled, I think. For these amazing veg-packed, nutrient-dense enchiladas, great family meal, you will need 2 pointed peppers or bell peppers, whatever you've got in, 2 onions, 1 medium sweet potato, 6 cloves of garlic, 1 chilli, dear me, 1 can of pinto beans, or you can use black beans, 1 small tin of sweet corn, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of mixed herbs, and some salt and pepper to season. A jar of salsa. This is 150 grams of salsa. I'm using Doritos Hot, and that is 1 point for 150 grams, which is half the jar. A tub of passata. I have these mini tortillas from Asda. These are 3 points per mini tortilla. I then use 200 grams of half-fat cheddar, and then I also needed a lime, but not this lime. Thankfully, we had some lime juice. We start by peeling and chopping our sweet potato into small cubes. They then go into the frying pan, which has been sprayed with fry light to soften, whilst we cut our 6 cloves of garlic and our 2 onions. Darn it, once again onions, you have brought a tear to mine eye. In go the onions and the garlic to the frying pan with the sweet potato. I left those for 10 minutes on the hob while I chopped my pointed peppers. Into the pan they go. Then I got my food processor out. I added my full tub of passata. There is 500 grams in that tub, and half a jar of Doritos hot salsa, which was 150 grams, and I whizzed that up with some salt and pepper. This was a great base sauce for my enchiladas, working out at just 1 point for the whole lot. After another 10 minutes, the sweet potatoes a little bit more tender. With the onions, the garlic and the peppers, I added the 2 teaspoons of chili powder, teaspoon of paprika, teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of mixed herbs. Gave that a stir and cooked off those spices. Then added the sweet corn and the beans to the pan, and 3 teaspoons of lime juice. There's cheese in all my vlogs, I think. Grated 200 grams of half-fat cheddar. I don't think I'd ever go back to normal now on a day-to-day basis. I love that half-fat cheddar, it's fantastic. I then chopped up my chilli to scatter on the top. Now this was very fiery, so if you don't like things too spicy, you could use Miles chili powder, and you could do away with the chopped chilies on the top as a garnish. Mini tortillas, and in the messiest way possibly possible, dipped them in the enchilada sauce and then filled them with my bean and vegetable mixture and squished them all into this lovely casserole dish. Squash them in, topped with the rest of the sauce and the cheese and the chili. This then went into the oven for half an hour. These enchiladas serve 5. You got 2 wraps with the filling per person, and it was 10 points per portion.
All set, so I've got a little bit of bean mixture there, which I can add, top in some toast, just beans and veggies. Also got all this chicken already prepared in here. Enchiladas down here. And from Laurie's stall, from his school stall, we've got 3 cans of squirty cream and an abundance of strawberries. Who's making waffles? We also have waffles, but these were the toppings. We also have a lot of M&Ms. Put those in the baking cupboard for another day. Hopefully that's where they stay. Okay, lovely humans, we're going to cut from the inside of my fridge to the inside of my wardrobe. I did take a very small amount of footage and photos of the ball we attended for Laurie leaving his school. I'll show you my dress, show you my hair, and as you can see, it's a little bit longer than it used to be. I've got extensions in for the ball. You know, I'm just getting used to it, flicking my hair around. Just stay with us. I will see you again next time. Guys, it is coming into the summer holidays and I do apologise. I'm getting very, very busy and a little bit overwhelmed. Please don't worry about me. I'm hoping to get back on schedule in September. However, I will be uploading, maybe just not
not quite every week. But I look forward to seeing you when I see you. I hope you're all having an amazing week. Enjoy this little bit of footage that I filmed. I'm going to a ball, if you didn't know. Quite excited about this. I've gone a bit harsh. I've started penciling in my eyebrows again. I know I had them done, but they faded quite a lot. So my lips have been fantastic, but my eyebrows sort of faded a little bit. So I've started penciling them in. I'm thinking they look a bit harsh. I think once I've got the red lips and stuff on, it'll be fine. I'm just going to set my makeup now with a setting spray. I'll get into my outfit, then put my lipstick on, because otherwise you can imagine there's going to be lipstick all over that dress. I'll show you the two that I was choosing from, but I have chosen. Okay, so these are the options. They're both new. So I got this one, which was Abercrombie and Fitch. I hope it's Fitch and not Finch, if I'm saying it wrong. This one I absolutely love, but the issue being is it does have a hole in the side where you can see all my side, and I don't really feel that confident in it, I have to say. I've also got this one, which is very sparkly. I got this one from Next, but I think the brand is Phase 8. Yes, it is. And this is Current. Spoiler alert, I am going with this one. It's the side cutout. I love red, and I really would like to wear this, and I will wear it. It's Paul's 40th birthday, and it's my dad's 80th birthday, both this month. This dress will definitely come in, but for tonight, because it's a posh one, I'm going to wear this one. I just realised when I was filming before, I still got my headband in to keep the hair off my face, and I look like a bear. I'm going to start getting ready into this dress, otherwise Paul will be waiting for me and I can't be late. Jewellery's on. I couldn't really film very much whilst we were there, as there were a lot of people's children there, so it wasn't appropriate to film, but this is where the ball was held. Fun fact, me and Paul almost got married here. We cancelled our wedding here about 4 months before we were due to get married and moved it due to new owners. Could have been where we got married, and it is absolutely stunning inside. You can see it's very traditional, lots of beams. It has that sort of Henry VIII vibe about it, very quirky. We took some photos before we set off. Obviously, Stella is outshining me once again. Paul is looking extremely dapper in that velvet blazer, as is Laurie in his suit. Very handsome boys, very proud mama. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.